Hello, we will be presenting the Tompkinsville Esplanade Water Design by Kacper Wódz, Nigel John, and Shima Noble. This is a preview of what we will be presenting. Some facts about it is that we have a half a mile of land to create a design given by the EDC that will connect the St. George Ferry to the new Stapleton waterfront with a budget of $60 million. The objective is to create a safe waterfront area with a wide range of space and create a direct connection of biking and pedestrian to the Staten Island ferry terminal and then to the new terminal or new Stapleton waterfront. Some pros of it is that it has a large space to work with. It's close to the ferry, and that there can be a lot of space that can be used towards activities and transportation needs. Some cons of it is that it's really prone to damage, such as flooding, which was a major fact was during Hurricane Sandy, and there might be a sinkhole there. These are the existing conditions of the area, which it's been ruined by Hurricane Sandy. And then this is the overview of Tompkinsville.
This is our pre-roll diagram when we first started to see where we're going to place everything that we did research on. Next slide. And this is our roll diagram, like stating where everything is and how it will go. Also on the next slide, it will show you in great overview. As you can see, we have an open area, we have a bike path, we have a implemented water staircase, some restrooms, obviously greenery, and a bike rack area.
This is what we're working
At the
on at the
moment, this is what we're
moment.
working on.
Oh. And these are some of the ideas that we've come up with to fix the water line. They all have the same purpose of fixing the erosion in the area, but they work differently depending on the situation that they are.
These are some ideas that we created. Well, that we came up with. There's a greenhouse. We can add a greenhouse that will be seasonal, and we obviously need art because it's a lighthouse museum that we would like to show off. So and to attract the residents or people who come visit, and an entertainment area. What I mean by entertainment area is where people can relax. It won't be the same all year round. We can have a farmers market. They can have people who could rent it out and like throw like restaurants, something like that, like small pop-up shops. Then we have public bikes or public scooters that people can rent because it's you have a long way to get to one point and the other point, and then you have to pay for the train one stop. It's only one stop once you get off the ferry, and then obviously the bike path. Next slide.
The the water staircase is an area that can provide a place for you to sit down for a moment or relax and have a nice view of the New York Bay.
We wanted to make this park, well, this waterfront as modern as possible. So I found some chairs, modern benches that have a range from 42 to 60 inches, and then average cost is starts from $840 to $16,000. 1,600, I'm sorry. Then this is the again the bike lanes, yeah, and the bike racks. Next slide. For greenery, we wanted to implement a lot of things that's native to the area, and we can know that will withstand like the climate and stuff. So we have a New York Ace aster, which draws attention. Is very bright, very vibrant, so very beautiful, and it also attracts butterflies. Next slide. Then the black tupelo, which is also a colonial flowering plant, and it lasts for a very long time and very beautiful. These are Virginia sweet spires. They're different. They're actually native to Long Island, but maybe we can just add something different to make it to be different and not be the same as other esplanades.
We've taken some examples from the Gantry State Park, which has a few years ago there was no buildings there or no residential spaces there, but the park has influenced the area and created more human traffic in the area, which has brought more people to visit the area and move into the area. And we would like to do something like that in that area to make the area more like bright and have more people in the area. Thank you for taking the time to listen to what we wanted to talk about and present, and we look forward to hearing your feedback.
This was excellent. I don't know if anyone from EDC is on here, but would you mind going to the slide of the overview of the site? I forgot what slide it is. Apologies.
Yeah, no problem.
Probably one of the first.
Yeah, it was this one.
Okay.
And
I thought there was.
Starts from here to here, I think, if you need that.
Can you do that one more time just so I could see it again?
From here, that's the Lighthouse Museum, and then like all the way to here. So it's all along here.
Okay. No, I just wanted to see it from what you were doing. I really like that you took the time to again consider the area for the public. It is a public space. The National Lighthouse Museum is there. Again, my tourism background, I keep bringing that up, but it's just kind of what I know. I really like that space. And the modern elements, the water staircase, the details about the cost of the benches. Like I said, I can tell that you have a vision for this. And again, I appreciate that because it's hard to put that on paper, and here you have so many slides about what you envision for this area. So I really don't have any feedback. I just wanted to compliment you on really taking the time for the details. And I just also want to say the Gantry State Park, I think that's a great comparison, to see like what you're looking for. Because again, I also like I see a lot of focus on greenery, nature, and also the bikes, which is actually, I'm glad you brought that up because Staten Island actually doesn't have a bike sharing program right now. We are supposed to be getting one. It's called Beryl. It's Beryl. So you might want to look into that because they're supposed to be coming to Staten Island. I don't know when it was delayed because of COVID, but we don't really have the infrastructure for city bike. So that's why Staten Island was looking into other bike sharing programs. So again, it's Beryl is the company. They're based out of London. And like I said, if you want to look into that and just to kind of keep track of when they are going to come online, it might give you an idea of, what that might look like. And you can even take images from their website to put into your own presentation. But that's it. Thank you all so much. It was wonderful.
I just want to say that's really interesting about the bike sharing. And is the Beryl, do they cater to sort of towns that don't have an infrastructure for something like City Bike? I mean, you said they're based out of London.
Right. Apparently they're that's kind of what it is. But like Staten Island well, I'm sure Heather, has very unique infrastructure.
Yep.
If you take away someone's parking spot, it's an issue. So that's why with Beryl, yeah. So with Beryl, what happens is, and for the students who worked on the presentation, is that instead of having permanent stations, they have areas where they section off where you could put the bike in, so it doesn't take away anything, but just you add it to outside of a park, or you can make it their own platform. It's actually a very interesting concept. I really hope, because unfortunately we had those two other we had Lime and Jump come through.
Yep.
Unfortunately that didn't work out, so that's why Beryl's going to come in and do a pilot. And actually I'm trying to think, I have a meeting with them soon, so if I get any updates, I will be more than happy to share that with the
Yeah.
group, with the students, to see if they'll be able to use that information for and any of the projects. 'Cause I think bike share is really, it can really apply to any of these.
Yeah, because even
Yeah.
the Help for Youth project, which isn't being presented today, but the Help for Youth Skyline Garden, I mean, there's a possibility there where, you know, the bike program could have some sort of space in a community garden or outside of a community garden. So I think all these projects could benefit from knowing more about that.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to make a note for myself now.
Sweet. Awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.